I find myself fluctuating between the path to spirituality and wanting more material wealth. Are these paths mutually exclusive? Your feedback is much appreciated. Fluctuating between the path to spirituality and wanting more material wealth. Are these paths mutually exclusive? If material wealth becomes your primary aim, then one could say they are mutually exclusive. But if you engage in some activity that you truly, first of all, truly enjoy the doing, and secondly, if that activity that you engage in and enjoy doing makes some contribution, some positive contribution to this world, to the planet, to other human beings, adds something valuable to life, increases perhaps consciousness on the planet, then if those two things come together, then you may find that as a byproduct of that activity, some material wealth also comes to you. And there's no reason why you cannot enjoy certain forms, material forms, whatever it is, that come to you, and you enjoy that. You may give away some of that, and that's enjoyable too. And you mean if beautiful things come or bigger things come, the enjoyment of a beautiful thing or a house or even a car is not necessarily non-spiritual. The attachment or the excessive preoccupation with it, with the attainment of it, that is not compatible. That takes you away from reality, the truth of who you are, from awakening. But you can be quite present and in touch with that which is beyond form, and nevertheless enjoy forms that come to you, not in an obsessive way of wanting to accumulate as much as possible of this or that, but enjoy what comes without identification with the forms that come, the house, the car, whatever the material thing may be. So in that sense, they are not incompatible. Renunciation, which traditionally is recommended as a path to awakening, is not, the true renunciation is not really renouncing material things, it's renouncing attachment or identification with. Because many people traditionally, in many cultures and religions, who have renounced material things didn't realize that they had not renounced desire in their mind. So they try to suppress desire, and by having no possessions and refraining, another part of course, renunciation would be celibacy, for example, refraining from sexual activity as part of renunciation, without realizing that they spend large parts of the day thinking about sex. So yeah, that outer renunciation is not really the main thing. The true renunciation is attachment to, which operates on an inner level. So you can have a very poor person being attached to their few possessions very strongly and seeking identification through that. You could have a very wealthy person not being attached to anything. Of course, the other way around can also be the case. So it's the inner that matters, and whether or not you're attached to some material thing, you can usually, often may not be able to really tell it until you lose it or it breaks. And so it's always a good little test when something leaves you or is stolen or breaks or destroyed. If then upset arises, anger or whatever, then, oh, I was attached, I thought I was not. But when you can let go of when things come and then things go, perhaps things come to you and perhaps after a while you give it to somebody else to enjoy. That's appreciating beautiful things that the sense of ownership also begins to disappear. So you look after something for a while and then it's handed on to somebody else.